Hi everyone, this is our second Kickstarter update and I just want to share with you some of the progress we've made since the last update a few weeks ago. Firstly, a bit of a progress report on the production of the pen, the caddy, the carry and the packaging. Secondly, just share with you some of the tasks we've got left. And thirdly, about the survey and the shipping details. So firstly, the production. Since our last video, we've made so much progress and we've been really busy. So all of the components for the pen have now arrived with us and we're just putting these together and testing them out, looking at finishes and the assembly process that we're going to go through. So as I mentioned last time, the pen body, which is the most complicated part we had to make, that's arrived. The pen clip, now that's arrived with us, and as you can see, we've already assembled a few sample pens and have been testing this for the last few weeks, carrying it in pockets, in bags, like in our jeans, etc. But the clip is working really well, so we're really happy with that. The rear connector that we made a few small changes to allow us to seamlessly integrate the new pen clip. We've also just received all of the sides, side components, and the last little stage is just testing out the washer material. As for the caddy, all the manufacturing components have arrived, the same for the carry as well. Now for all of these parts, we've got two things we just need to fine tune. Firstly is deciding on the actual finish that we want for the aluminium components. That's the body, the rear connector and the caddy. Our preference is for like a natural brush finish, very similar to what we use for our core collection of the classic AJOTO pens. Secondly, there's the marking of each of the parts. And as I mentioned last time, we invested in a 3D printer. That's allowing us to make these jigs and fixtures to hold all the components and mark them sequentially. That's exactly the same process to be using for all of the personalisation as well. So there's things like the sides, everything down to the key rings, and also the packaging, which I'll get onto next. And all of that will be carried out in our studio workshop using our precision laser engraver. Right, jumping into the packaging. Last time I mentioned we invested in some tins for the packaging. So as you can see, the pen and also the caddy will come in a small tin. All of these are going to be marked in our workshop. So for instance, the back of the tins, they'll be marked on our laser machine. The same with the front. And to do that, we've designed some small little icons for each of the components. So again, it's something a little bit extra, a nice little detail, but we can't wait for you to see them because they look really good. We've also signed off on the card elements of the packaging. All of these parts for the packaging, they're all custom die cut. The same for the internal inlay for the tin boxes. So these are all been sent off now for being letterpress printed. And again, we're really happy with them and they should arrive with us pretty much by the end of this week, start of next week. And then once that's complete, we can send out the survey to you all to get your final decisions on any personalisation you've ordered, maybe also adding in some extra accessories into your bundle before we ship them to you, and also obviously collecting all of your names and addresses. As you can see, it's quite a complex product and there's lots of different elements to bring together. A few elements took a little bit longer than expected, so we're probably looking about maybe 2 weeks outside of our initial estimate for the shipping date. That's probably going to bring us into the mid-April until we can start shipping out all the pens. But again, we want to make sure that what we deliver is a really beautiful product to use, and that's our main focus at the moment. We are pretty much on track, everything's here, things are coming together really well, and so we just can't wait to get this to you. Again, we thank you for your patience, thank you for your support and all of the backing, and we can't wait to get you making your mark really soon. Thanks very much.